Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video, the Playwright for JavaScript series. Okay, so in this video, we are going to see how to do use the native locators with the help of Playwright with JavaScript. Okay, now already in our in the list playlist, we have added locators where we located with basic locators like CSS selector, class name, and expert. We and with an ID. We tried in our previous video, but there are still some more locators in the playwright. So we can use the help of playwright. So that is basic locators. For example, get by role, get by label, get by placeholder, get by text, get by alt text. So there are more native locators. Let's see some more native locators in this particular tutorial. Okay, now let me create a new file, JavaScript file. I will name it as native locators. Okay, .js. Okay, let me create an new empty file now. Let me go to the previous code locators and I'll copy the locators and I'll again paste here. Okay, so now I'll remove the some codes. Okay, so that's just a basic outline I'll have. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I'm just importing the Chromium package from the payload since you are going to launch Chromium browser to run the application. Okay, so we are going to launch a Chromium browser, so I'm importing the Chromium package, the very first line, and we are using async, a default async which is there in the playwright, so that for each task or conditions whatever we are doing, it is going to wait by default. Okay, now after that I'm just going to launch a Chromium browser with the help of launch method, and I'm going to run with the headless state false that is going to run in the foreground, and I'm storing it a reference called as browser that returns a constant. Okay, and now let's after creating launching the Chromium browser, I'm going to launch a new blank page with the help of new page method, and browser dot new page lands a new page and stores in the reference called as page. Okay, with the help of go to method, I'm going to launch the orange HRM application, login application. I'm just launching this orange HRM application. Okay, so this is the basic code I wrote and I took a screenshot. Now we no need to worry about the screenshot. Okay, now let's then I'll wait for 5 seconds, close the browser. So this is what I added, the basic code which I added in the previous video. Okay, so now what I'm going to use, I'm going to use some locators and locate the some element. Okay, for example, I'm going to locate this username but by role. The role is a text box. Okay, so I'm going to locate with the help of get by role locator. Okay, for that I'm going to use avoid. Okay, page dot. Okay, get by role. So I'm going to use the first the role is a text box. So there are some different roles, combo box, check box, alert box, button. So what is a role, the element which you are going to locate. Okay, so ours is like an text box. Okay, so I'm just using adding text box here. So it does locates with the help of root. What is the element is all about? It's a button or a text box or a check box or a dialog box, right? What is it? Okay. Now I'm giving the attribute here. Okay. Attribute is name. I'm going to launch with the help of name. Okay. So I'm just using a colon here. Okay, and I'm going to the DOM. Okay, copying the name. I'll just copy and I will paste here. Okay, then I'll use the fill method to fill it. Okay, so now let's uh, complete the bracket. Okay, now okay, now I'll give text box name and the value. Okay, the attribute name and the value I gave here. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, right, I'm going to add dot fill method to fill the values in the text box. Okay, so I'm going to give a bracket and the password is admin now. Okay, and I'll give a semicolon. I'll enter the password also, same thing with the help of get by role. The password is also a text box. You can see it's a text box. Okay, so it's a text box name. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get locate the password with the help of name. The name is password. You can see the DOM, right? The name is a password. Okay, let me copy it and I will paste here. So you should have the awareness of the previous videos so that you will understand what is fill method, right? What is the locators, right? What is a go to method, like that you should learn from the scratch. Okay, so please watch the previous videos. Okay, now I'm going to enter the password admin123. Okay, now let's save the file. Okay, go to terminal. It's under the test folder, so I'm going to test folder and I'm going to launch the code with the help of node native. Okay, locators.js. Okay, native, spelling wrong, node native test.js. Okay, now the Chromium browser is launching. Okay, now you can see, right, the username and password is been entered by the get by role locator. Okay, and you can also click the right login button, right, with the help of, right, the get by role. You can see, right, the login is a button, not a text box. Okay, for that we should give button. Okay, so it's a text box, right, and if you go and inspect the login button. Okay, so we can give name. Let's try name. And this is not going to fill it, it's going to click it on this one. Okay, now let me save it, let me run it. It clicked that and it went. Okay, so it clicked by the role button and name is login. Okay, so this is how you can write locate, right, with the help of get by role. We can also try right with get by label, but this DOM is not having the get by label. I'll just give a syntax for this one. If you can give get by label. Okay, and label you can give. Okay, username. Okay, if you can try, if you have a label in your DOM. Okay, for example, username dot fill, like that you can try if you are trying with a get by label. Okay, got it, so right, this is how we can try. If you have a like label in your DOM, you can try with get label method. Okay, now let's try with an placeholder now. So we tried with get by role. Let's try with the get by placeholder, since we have placeholder in our right DOM. Okay, we have a placeholder, right? Let's try this one. Okay, so now let me write await page, sorry, page, right, get by placeholder, and I will give, right, in double quotes the placeholder. I'll go to DOM, I'll copy it, so we can try with this locator also. Okay, then I'll give fill. Okay, I'll give admin. Okay, so I can use this locator also. Okay, now let me try with the password also. Okay, so I can try this locator. Let me go here, go to password. Okay, so the placeholder is password here. Let me go here and paste it. I can locate this one also. Okay, let me save it. Let me go to terminal. Let me go to the folder and let me run the program. So native locators .js. Okay, no native locators .js. Okay, okay, there is an error here. Navigating to wait until load. Okay. Now, what happened? No, it's closing before it's loading. Okay. Now let's add one small right solution for this one. Okay. So I will add. Okay. Okay. I'll give comma. Then I'll just wait. Make sure the DOM is loaded. Okay. So what I'll do is, right, I will use wait until. So what happens? No, it's DOM is closing before it's getting loaded. Okay, so I'll give wait until colon. Okay, DOM content loaded. Okay, now I'll give a comma and then wait for some 60 seconds to the DOM to get loaded. Okay, timeout. Okay, colon, and I'll give 60 seconds. Okay, so now what happens? No, this URL launches and wait for the DOM content to load, then need wait for 60 seconds so that the DOM is loaded, then it can go and search for the placeholder and fill that in. Okay, let me save the file. Okay, okay. This bracket, it should come here. Okay, now I think it should be fine. Okay, one more. Start this bracket. The curly bracket should come before it. Okay. Now I think everything is set. So now it should get search for the placeholder username and it search for the placeholder password and should. So I did one simple line of code. Right, wait for the DOM content to load and then wait for 60 seconds. Then go and find the locator. Okay. So I'm just running now. Your list launch. It entered username and password, right? And it's going to close the browser. Okay. Now get by placeholder did work. So we added saw two things. One is get by a role, and next one is get by placeholder. Okay. Let's write add and learn other thing. Okay, get by text. Okay. For example, right, we go here. Okay, forgot your password, right? Let's try right with the get by text. Okay, now let me inspect it. Okay, now you have an forgot your password, right? Let search for this text alone. Okay, so now let me give await page dot get by text. Then I will add. Okay, I'll copy this text and I'll paste here. Okay, then I'll give dot click. So it should enter the username and password and click this forgot password. Okay, let me save this one. Okay, so this get by locator text locator added for the forgot password. Okay, let me save it. Then right, let me run now. It did click the forgot your password. Got it right. So get by right text is also working. Okay. So now what we'll do is right. We'll help do and get by title also. Okay. So we right learn get by text. Let's try right get by title also. Await okay page dot get title. There are list of locators, right? Native locators are there. Let's try one by one. Okay, so okay, I try title. There is no title here. Okay, so for example, right in DOM, we don't have a here in this one. I don't see a title here. Okay, so but if you have a title in your attribute, you can try this one. For example, help. Okay, there is a title called help, and you can give dot click. Okay, so you can try this if you have a title in your write down. Okay, so this locator works when you have a title, but we can try okay in another locator get okay all text. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, I can go here. I'll copy this one branding. Okay, I'll copy this one. Okay, so I'll try to locate right this one branding dot click. So it did click the branding. Okay, so now so we learned some locators. Now first one is get by role. Get by label we couldn't do in this particular orange HRM application, and then we learned get by placeholder, and then we can do with get by text. and we can also do with get by title, that we can unable to do it here. And we can also do by get by alt text. Okay, so with that last, right, get by alt text. Okay, so there are some locators right in Playwright. This way you can practice get by role, get by placeholder, get by label, get by text, get by title, and get by alt text. So okay, you can practice all these locators in your learning. Hope this video is very useful for you. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Meet you soon in the next very next video. Bye.